Okay, so as you can see, I'll go really slow. There's a lot of food here. So this is more of a collective haul. And again, just the things that I think that I personally need in order to be successful on a low carb diet. And I do have my favorite brands for certain things, but I don't necessarily have all those favorite brands. So let's get started. Okay, so I love peanut butter, but I can overeat it. So I like to have these for on the go. They're just the Justin's Classic Peanut Butter. You can also get them in the almond butter, but those are a great quick snack. For cheese, I like to have a variety of cheese. I just get all of these at my grocery store. Crumbled blue cheese, that's really good in salad, and it's actually really good in eggs with spinach. I like sharp cheddar cheese. Feta cheese is really good in eggs and salads. Parmesan cheese has so many different uses. You can make little like Parmesan cheese crisps. I usually like it in things. And then mozzarella cheese is great for fathead pizza. Dr. Berg has a great recipe for garlic breadsticks made with mozzarella cheese. So I like to have a variety of cheese. And since we're on the topic of cheese, cream cheese, I love to put this on celery sticks. So I like the Philadelphia brand if I'm going to be eating it plain. But then if I'm putting it in something like a soup or, it's getting mixed into something. I know that there's tons of recipes in the low carb / keto world that use cream cheese. So I always have those on hand. Eggs, I love to poach them. I love to cook them, fry them, hard boil them. There's endless ideas for eggs. Now these are something that I keep on hand. I buy them because they don't have wheat, and 3 tortillas is 16 net carbs, so it's a little bit more than 5 carbs per tortilla. But if you were like really craving a tortilla, just the small one is really great. Like if you're having fajitas or something and you just want that tortilla, it's really not that bad. Organic virgin unrefined coconut oil. I always have unrefined coconut oil. My favorite brand is Trader Joe's, but this brand is just fine too. Same thing with nut butter. You just have to make sure that the only ingredient are peanuts and salt. So this brand actually has been a little bit disappointing, but oh well, you get the idea. Grass-fed beef, I always have this on hand. It just always goes in the shopping cart. Same thing with this. This is pork carnitas. It's a boneless pork. I have no idea if every grocery store sells this, but I put a pork spice called I'll have to put it down below, but it's actually an Italian spice for the pork, and then I cook it in my Instant Pot. I pressure cook it, and then it turns into the most amazing shredded pork. So I do that. And then I always have cottage cheese on hand. It's only 5 carbs for a half cup, but you do get 13 grams of protein and 5 grams of fat. It's just another really yummy thing for variety. And then here is my celery. I always have celery on hand. And then I was buying the big tubs of the spinach and spring mix, but I decided to try the smaller ones because the big tubs seem to go bad like the first day that I opened them. So I like the spring mix and the spinach. Unsweetened vanilla almond milk, heavy whipping cream. Those are kind of like low carb must-haves, half and half. And of course, some Kerrygold pure Irish butter. These things are what a lot of people and myself use to make their bulletproof beverages. I've been doing that for a couple of years. If you want to know more about that, just go find Dave Asprey on the internet. His book changed my life, The Bulletproof Diet. I've literally read that book like 6-7 times. Anyway, but that's kind of where this bulletproof cocoa, bulletproof tea, bulletproof coffee comes from. So these are just kind of standard ingredients for that beverage. Organic carrots. I like to just peel these and put them in a salad. And then for a lettuce wrap, these this living lettuce, I've seen lots of different brands. It's the one that has the little, I don't know, roots still attached. This is so good. I also like iceberg for a wrap, but this is my absolute favorite. You can make lettuce wraps. You could wrap a burger in this. You could wrap deli meat in this. Just some lettuces is not all created equal. This is by far my favorite. It's sturdy, it's big, it's flexible, but it still has crunch to it, and it doesn't have a weird bitter taste. Sorry, this is still in the bag. Oh well. It's red cabbage. I put this in every single salad that I make. A red onion. I do like white onions with ground beef, but I love a red onion in a salad. I love it on my fathead pizza, so I always keep a red onion on hand. The turkey pepperoni. This is just good to snack on, but I buy it for my fathead pizza. And then I make my own ranch dressing. I don't really like bottled salad dressing, so that's a low carb option. It's just buttermilk, mayo, and depends on if I'm making it homemade or from a packet, what the seasonings are. So coconut flour is like a must-have in the pantry if you plan to do pretty much anything other than meat and veggies, if you want to do any sort of baking, along with almond flour or almond meal. This is what I use in my fathead pizza. These combined, you can make all kinds of yummy things. With the coconut flour. One of my favorite things is coconut porridge that has a little tiny bit of coconut flour. It's not zero carb by any means, but it is still very low carb. I don't really like it in baked goods because I think it just kind of falls apart personally, but it does have its purpose in some things. I love soda and I love LaCroix, but this is just the store brand. Kroger has a great store brand. It's just naturally flavored sparkling water. And then herbal tea. I just picked up 2 more today at the grocery store. I like this at night. And this is what I have been having in the morning for my bulletproof tea. I steep 2 bags at once, and then I just do heavy whipping cream, or if I want like a lot of creamer, then I'll use the half and half just to save on some calories but still give it a creamy taste. My favorite sweetener is the liquid stevia from Trader Joe's, but I live far away from Trader Joe's now. We just moved, so I'm trying out some new ones. Truvia is a blend of erythritol, which is a sugar alcohol, and stevia. So if you look at the ingredients, let's see if it'll focus. It's just, it probably won't focus. Anyway, it's erythritol and stevia leaf extract. And then this is something kind of random, but I really like getting diced green chilies and making it with chicken. You can put this in soups. You can cook that with chicken, and it like instantly turns it into a Mexican flavored dish. Same thing with enchilada sauce. I love the enchilada sauce with some eggs. I mean, you can have a whole 1/4 of a cup for only 4 carbs. So if you get sick of plain old eggs and you want to spice it up, I love eggs with enchilada sauce. Put that on like a little street taco tortilla shell and you are good to go. This is another sweetener. It's just like the stevia and the raw stuff. I will confess that I don't like this as well as the Trader Joe's liquid stevia. Liquid sweeteners are my favorite, but these are good. So I also have chicken that I keep. I buy the chicken, the not frozen chicken, and then I cook it, and then I put lemon pepper on it, and then I freeze it or keep it in my fridge and put it on my salads. So that is my haul. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me down below in the comments what you like to have on hand when you're eating low carb, and we can just encourage and support each other on this awesome low carb journey.